Hello and welcome to Learn English with Stories. Today's story is called The Secret Garden Keeper. This story is designed for Level 3 English listening and speaking practice. Please listen carefully, relax your mind, and enjoy the story. After listening, you can repeat the sentences to improve your speaking skills. Now, let's begin. The Secret Garden Keeper. In a small town surrounded by rolling green hills, there was an old house at the end of a narrow road. Many people walked past it every day, but almost nobody looked inside. The house had tall stone walls, a rusty gate, and thick trees that covered everything behind it. To most people, it was simply an old and forgotten place. But for Emma, a 12-year-old girl with bright eyes and a curious mind, the old house was full of mystery. Every afternoon after school, Emma walked home along the same road, and every day she slowed her steps when she reached the old gate. Something about the house made her heart feel warm and curious at the same time. One quiet afternoon, Emma noticed something unusual. The rusty gate was slightly open. She stopped. She looked left and right. There was nobody else around. Emma gently pushed the gate with her hand. It opened with a soft sound. Behind the gate was a long path covered with leaves. Sunlight passed through the branches, making moving patterns on the ground. Emma felt as if she had entered a different world. She stepped forward slowly. At the end of the path, she saw a small garden, but this garden was not like any garden she had seen before. There were flowers of every colour, deep red, soft yellow, bright blue, and gentle white. Some flowers were small and delicate, others were tall and full like tiny trees. The air was fresh and sweet. And in the middle of the garden stood an old man. He wore a simple brown coat and white gloves. His hair was silver, and his eyes were calm. He was quietly watering a line of purple flowers. Emma gasped softly. The old man turned around. He smiled. "Hello," he said in a gentle voice. "Welcome to the garden." Emma took a step back. "I'm sorry," she said. "The gate was open. I didn't mean to enter without permission." The old man shook his head kindly. "It is quite all right," he said. "Many walk by, but only a few truly see this place. And only those with a curious heart ever enter." Emma relaxed a little. She looked around again. Everything was beautiful, like a painting that was alive. "Is this your garden?" she asked. The old man nodded. "I am its keeper," he said. "For many years, I have cared for these flowers, trees, and plants." Emma stepped closer. "Why is it hidden?" she asked. "It is so beautiful. Why does nobody talk about it?" The keeper smiled softly. "Beauty does not always need attention," he said. "Sometimes, quiet places teach us the most important lessons." Emma did not fully understand, but she felt the truth in his voice. The old man walked to a wooden bench near a large tree. "Come," he said. "Sit for a moment." Emma sat beside him. He pointed to a small rose plant growing near the bench. Its petals were soft pink, and the leaves were shiny and green. "Do you like this rose?" he asked. "Yes," Emma said. "It is very beautiful." The keeper nodded. "But it was not always like this. When it was young, it had weak roots and almost no leaves. If I had been impatient, it would not have survived." He looked at Emma gently. Almost everything in life takes time. Good things grow slowly. Emma thought quietly about his words. The keeper continued watering the plants as he spoke. People often look for quick success, he said. They want results without patience. But in this garden, nature teaches us something different. He placed the watering can down. Here, every plant grows at its own pace. Some bloom early, some bloom late, but each one becomes beautiful when the time is right. Emma listened carefully. She felt as if the garden was speaking to her as well. Then the keeper stood up and walked to another area. "This part," he said, "is for plants that need more sunlight." Emma followed him. The flowers here were bright and open, reaching toward the sky. "And over there," he said, pointing to a shaded corner, "are the plants that prefer gentle light and cooler air." Emma realized that the garden was full of different kinds of life, each with different needs. The keeper turned to her. "People are like plants too. Each person grows in a different way. Some need encouragement, some need time, and some simply need quiet." Emma felt her heart grow warm. Nobody had explained life to her like this before. She looked around once more. The garden felt peaceful. The colours, the smells, the quiet air. It all felt magical. After a moment, the keeper said, "You may come here any time, Emma. As long as you respect the garden will welcome you." Emma's eyes widened. "You know my name?" The keeper gave a gentle smile. "I know many things about those who walk this road. You have a thoughtful heart, and this place has been waiting for you." Emma felt something she could not describe, like a soft, warm light inside her. She stood up slowly. "Thank you," she said. "I will come again." The keeper nodded. The garden grows when good hearts visit it. Emma walked back toward the gate. Before she stepped outside, she turned one last time. The old keeper was still there, watering the flowers with calm and care. She whispered softly, "I will take your lessons with me." Then she stepped out into the quiet road. From that day on, Emma visited the secret garden every afternoon. The keeper taught her how to care for the plants, how to understand their needs, and how to grow with patience. Slowly, Emma began to change. She became calmer, kinder, and more thoughtful. And even though the garden was hidden behind tall stone walls, it became the most important place in her heart. Because the garden did not only grow flowers, it also grew people. And Emma would remember its lessons forever. Thank you for listening to Learn English with Stories. If you enjoyed The Secret Garden Keeper, remember to repeat the story to improve your speaking skills. See you again in the next lesson. Learn English with Stories, The Secret Garden Keeper, Level 3 English Listening and Speaking Practice.